You've probably heard, eat your carrots for better eyesight. But no one told you this. Not your doctor. Not those pricey eye supplement ads. And definitely not the food industry. The truth? One of the most powerful protectors of your eyes isn't a drug, surgery, or vitamin. It's hiding in plain sight, inside ordinary seeds. Tiny, affordable, and completely natural, yet backed by real clinical research. One seed we'll show you was proven to improve macular thickness by up to 32%. Another helped boost blood flow to the retina and protect against the kind of damage that leads to vision loss in seniors. So why aren't you hearing this on the news? Simple. It works too well and costs too little. In this video, we're revealing the top 7 vision-protecting seeds ranked from good to absolutely amazing. They're safe, senior-friendly, and shockingly effective when added to your daily diet. Now, let's start with number 7, fenugreek seeds. Do your eyes feel dry, irritated, or blurry, especially as the day wears on? It might not be your age. It could be your blood sugar quietly damaging the tiny vessels in your eyes. And here's the twist. The solution may already be sitting in your spice rack. Fenugreek seeds. Tiny golden seeds used in traditional Ayurvedic medicine are finally getting the scientific recognition they deserve. In a 2021 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, daily fenugreek intake was shown to reduce blood sugar by up to 30% and lower oxidative stress in the retina. That's huge for eye health. Why? Because when sugar builds up in the bloodstream, it starts a destructive process called glycation, where sugar molecules stick to and degrade the proteins in your eyes. Over time, this leads to cataracts, blurry vision, and even diabetic retinopathy. But that's not all. Fenugreek is also packed with lutein, the antioxidant your macula, your central vision powerhouse, desperately needs. Lutein helps absorb harmful blue light and shields your retina from damage, something most seniors don't get enough of, especially with today's screen-heavy lifestyles. How to use it? Soak 1 teaspoon of seeds in water overnight and drink the water first thing in the morning. Or grind the seeds and mix them into soups, stews, or smoothies. Light roasting can reduce the bitterness, but soaking gives you the strongest benefits. Take it consistently, and you may notice clearer focus, less eye strain, and better endurance when reading or using screens. Number 6, flax seeds, tiny seed, big shield for aging eyes. You've probably heard flax seeds are good for your heart and digestion, but what most seniors don't know is how powerful they are for long-term eye protection. In fact, flax seeds may be one of the most underrated vision defenders out there. What makes them special? They're loaded with ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid your body uses to produce DHA, the structural fat that makes up your retina. Without enough DHA, the retina can thin out, leading to poor contrast sensitivity, blurriness, and eventually macular degeneration. In one study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who consumed a high ALA diet had a 40% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. That's not a minor improvement. That's game-changing. But flax seeds don't stop there. They also help lower blood pressure and calm inflammation in the tiny capillaries that nourish your eyes. When those vessels get inflamed, often due to high blood sugar or hypertension, fluid can leak into the retina, causing swelling and blurred vision. Flax seeds act like a natural anti-inflammatory, reinforcing those fragile blood vessels and keeping your vision sharp. Here's the key. Whole flax seeds pass right through your system. Your body can't break them down. To get the real benefits, always use ground flaxseed. How to use it? Mix 1 tablespoon into a smoothie, yogurt, soup, or oatmeal. Never cook it at high heat. It destroys the healthy fats. Keep it in the fridge to stay fresh and potent. Taken daily, many seniors report clearer vision, fewer dry eye symptoms, and less strain during screen time or reading. It's a small seed with a massive impact. Don't overlook it. Number 5. Nigella seeds. They go by many names, black cumin, black seed, or nigella, but one thing's becoming clear. These tiny jet black seeds might just be one of the most powerful allies for your eyes as you age. At the heart of their power is a remarkable compound called thymoquinone, a natural antioxidant and anti-inflammatory that targets the very tissues critical for vision, especially the optic nerve and retina. In a compelling clinical study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine, patients with glaucoma who took black seed oil saw a 24% drop in intraocular pressure in just 6 weeks. That's a major breakthrough for seniors dealing with high eye pressure, tension headaches, or that creeping tunnel vision that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. But nigella seeds go even further. One of the most overlooked threats to senior eyesight is poor circulation. When blood flow slows, your retina is starved of oxygen and nutrients, leading to a gradual breakdown of photoreceptor cells, the very cells that help you see clearly. Nigella naturally supports healthy blood flow by boosting nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and increases oxygen delivery to the eyes. You might not feel it happening, but this behind-the-scenes boost can help preserve your vision in powerful ways. How to use it. Chew 1/2 teaspoon of raw seeds daily, or mix cold-pressed black seed oil, 1/2 teaspoon, into warm water with a little honey. Or sprinkle the seeds over roasted veggies, rice, or even in herbal tea. Quality and consistency are key. Look for organic cold-pressed oil or unprocessed seeds. Many seniors notice less eye fatigue, sharper vision, and reduced dryness within weeks of daily use. Coming up next. Seed number 4 is a favorite of athletes and brain health experts, but it turns out it's also a secret weapon for your eyes. Chia seeds. Blurry vision after meals, trouble focusing or dealing with harsh light. If you're over 60, these could be signs that your blood sugar and hydration levels are throwing your eyes off balance. That's where chia seeds step in, small but mighty, and packed with double the eye-protecting power. These tiny black seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of ALA, a type of omega-3 that your body converts into DHA, the essential fat that makes up nearly 60% of the photoreceptors in your retina. Without enough DHA, those cells begin to break down, leading to retinal thinning, macular degeneration, and loss of clarity. A study in investigative ophthalmology and visual science found that seniors with higher DHA intake had a 38% lower risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration. That's not just impressive, it's sight-saving. But chia seeds do something most omega-3s don't. They also stabilize blood sugar and keep you hydrated. Soaked chia forms a natural gel thanks to its soluble fiber, which slows digestion and smooths out blood sugar spikes. That's huge because even mild glucose spikes can quietly damage the tiny capillaries in your retina. long before symptoms appear. Plus, chia holds up to 12 times its weight in water, making it a secret weapon for keeping eye tissues hydrated from within. Seniors should never eat dry chia seeds because they absorb up to 12 times their weight in water and can expand rapidly in the throat or esophagus, posing a serious choking hazard, especially for those with swallowing difficulties. If not soaked beforehand, they can also cause digestive blockages or discomfort, particularly in individuals with slow digestion or gastrointestinal issues. Soaking chia seeds helps make them safer and easier to digest. How to use it. Soak 1 to 2 tablespoons in water overnight. Add to smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal, or enjoy as chia pudding. For hydration, try chia water with lemon, a favorite among wellness enthusiasts. The key here is consistency. Your eyesight won't transform overnight, but day by day, chia helps build a more resilient retina and stable visual clarity, especially if you struggle with dry or tired eyes. Up next, seed number 3 is the one eye doctors never talk about, but it may help reduce eye pressure and visual fatigue like nothing else. Sunflower seeds. You've probably crunched on sunflower seeds during a ball game or tossed them onto a salad. But did you know that raw, unsalted sunflower seeds may be one of the most underrated superfoods for protecting your macula, the part of your eye responsible for crisp central vision? As we age, the macula becomes especially vulnerable to damage from free radicals, unstable molecules that chip away at our eyesight over time. The result? Blurry reading, trouble recognizing faces, and difficulty seeing in bright or dim light. That's where sunflower seeds shine. They're rich in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that acts like a protective shield for your eye cells. According to the massive AREDS, age-related eye disease study, funded by the National Eye Institute, high levels of vitamin E, along with a few key nutrients, can slow macular degeneration by up to 25% in those at high risk. But it doesn't stop with vitamin E. Sunflower seeds also deliver a potent trio of selenium, zinc, and copper, 3 trace minerals your eyes desperately need. These nutrients support retinal tissue repair, lens clarity, blood vessel strength, especially important if you have high blood pressure or diabetes. Most older adults don't get enough of these minerals through diet alone, and the result is often worsening night vision, glare sensitivity, and a loss of visual sharpness that creeps in slowly. How to use them. Stick with raw, unsalted sunflower seeds. Roasted and salted versions lose much of their nutrient punch. 1 small handful a day, about 1 ounce, gives you nearly half your daily vitamin E needs. Add them to smoothies, oatmeal, or Greek yogurt. For an eye-healthy snack, try blending sunflower seeds with chia and flax into homemade bars or spreads. Consistently including sunflower seeds in your routine helps calm eye inflammation, strengthen capillaries, and defend the macula from age-related decline. Coming up next, seed number 2 is a favorite from ancient medicine, known for its powerful ability to clear the eyes, cool inflammation, and even brighten vision. Fennel seeds. They might be hiding in your spice rack or served after dinner at your favorite Indian restaurant, but fennel seeds are far more than a digestive aid. For seniors, they can be a quiet powerhouse when it comes to soothing tired eyes, reducing pressure, and supporting long-term vision. If your eyes often feel dry, heavy, or slightly swollen, especially after meals, that could be a signal of low-grade inflammation and poor microcirculation. Fennel seeds work like a gentle reset for your eye's internal systems. What makes them special? They're loaded with flavonoids, vitamin C, and a unique plant compound called anethole, all working together to fight oxidative stress, ease inflammation, and improve blood flow to the optic nerve. In a 2020 study published in the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics, fennel seed extract was shown to lower intraocular pressure and boost retinal blood circulation in subjects with early signs of glaucoma. Even more impressive, it helped reduce retinal damage by over 30% in just 2 weeks. That's fast, natural support that your eyes can actually feel. And let's talk about dry eyes, one of the most common complaints for adults over 60. The anti-inflammatory effects of fennel, especially from anethole, help stimulate tear production and soothe irritated tissues, making daily screen time or low-light reading far more comfortable. How to use fennel seeds. Steep 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds in hot water to make a gentle post-meal tea. Great for both digestion and eye health. You can also chew them raw after meals for fresher breath and subtle vision support. For a deeper boost, grind them and add a pinch to soups or stews. Remember, consistency beats quantity. A small daily dose, taken regularly, can lead to noticeable improvements in eye comfort, moisture, and focus within just a few weeks. And now we've arrived at the most powerful vision-supporting seed of all. Seed number 1 is packed with zinc, lutein, and rare eye-protecting antioxidants that your retina craves. Ready to find out what it is? Let's go. Number 1. Pumpkin seeds. If you've been struggling with dry eyes, poor night vision, or sensitivity to light, it might not be your age. It might be a zinc deficiency. And the most eye-loving source of zinc? Pumpkin seeds. These small green seeds might look ordinary, but they're a goldmine of eye-nourishing nutrients. Zinc, in particular, plays a starring role. It's responsible for helping your body deliver vitamin A to the retina, which supports melanin production, the pigment that protects your eye from light damage and helps you see clearly in low light. In fact, a 2020 study in Nutrients found that low zinc levels are directly linked to slower visual adaptation to darkness, increased oxidative stress in the retina, and a higher risk of macular degeneration, one of the most common causes of vision loss in seniors. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you around 7 milligrams of zinc, making them one of the most zinc-rich plant foods out there. But it doesn't stop there. These seeds also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant, and lutein, a nutrient proven to protect your macula and reduce your risk of vision decline. A 2018 clinical trial involving over 1,000 older adults showed that zinc and lutein together can slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration by up to 25% over 5 years. That's real long-term protection from something as simple as a daily snack. How to use pumpkin seeds for eye health. Always go for raw and unsalted to protect their sensitive nutrients. You can soak them overnight and dry them gently or lightly toast them at low heat. Blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them over oatmeal, or try pumpkin seed butter if digestion is an issue. Just 2 tablespoons a day can support your retina, help your eyes adjust to dark conditions, and reduce daily irritation. Your eyesight is one of your most valuable senses, and it deserves real protection. not just from glasses or eye drops, but from the inside out. Each of these 7 seeds offers a unique layer of defense for your aging eyes. They fight inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, nourish your retina, and boost circulation where it matters most. And the best part? These aren't expensive supplements or fad diets. They're everyday foods, simple to find, easy to use, and backed by science. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, now is the time to act. Don't wait until your vision starts slipping to take care of your eyes. Start small, add 1 seed this week, then build from there. Your future self will thank you with clearer sight, sharper focus, and greater confidence in every step, every drive, and every moment. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. And let us know in the comments, which seed are you starting with? Here's to strong eyes and healthy years ahead.